flags.
Hi, this is Gary Engberg. I'm out with guide and angler Wally Banfi and his wife Kate. We're out trolling on Lake Wisconsin, trying to get some walleyes or some big crappies. What are we doing, Wally?
Gary, it's a nice morning here. We're out trolling with 4 planer boards. We're using Shad Raps and minnow wraps. And we're running 40 feet back, 60 feet back, and one at 70 feet back. We're going to be zigzagging through the bay here looking for crappies and walleyes. We have flags out there. When the flags go down, that'll mean fish on.
What do we have for, what are we talking about, depth here and water temperature?
We're trying to run in 8 to 12 feet and zigzag in and out. And these baits are running approximately 6 to 10 feet down. Our water temperature is 80.3.
Now all we got to do is catch some fish.
That's the fun part.
As you can see, long rods, Daiwa line counter reels. By far the standard for trolling. Also too, you'll see offshore planer boards, which are by far, they're from Austin, Michigan. Bruce DeShano's company, the best planer board on the business. Like Wally said, we're pulling Shad Raps, number 5 jointed, an assortment of colors. Blue's always a good color, black, gold, fire tiger, perch. Just trying to work the contour line here and try and catch a couple walleyes.
That'll trigger the strike. And then when we put it back in gear and goose it, a lot of times that bait's speeding up and diving down will trigger them. So as you see a lot of stumps on your screen, like here, you're probably going to want to slow down a little bit and let your baits come up. Otherwise you might be snagging quite often. And those fish are in the stump fields. You can see our contour line we're running here. We're in about 14 feet right now in a stump field, but we're going to take it a little closer to shore and get on the inside.
And also too, you're trolling an S pattern, so your baits are slowing down. And
Get one, Kate. We'll have you take the rod, grab it in the front, lift it out of here, and tighten your drag. If the drag is loose right now, you'll have to tighten this way. You know how to run these, Kate. You've caught plenty of fish. These are nice Scotty rod holders, which hold your rod safely and securely. And we're running clickers. A lot of times this will alert you when you have a strike. You'll hear that. And of course we're watching the 4 flags, hoping for a strike. You gotta take this fish.
okay, talk.
Start reeling, honey. Reel in until I can get that forward. Fish is on. And stand up for me.
Alright.
Just steady reel it.
I gotta stand up. Tighten the drag.
Keep going.
Walleye. Honey, stand up.
Stand up.
Sauger.
Sauger.
Keeper.
Nice sauger.
It's about 15.
Easy.
All
Show
right,
me that
there.
fish, Wall.
Sure, good job. I'll have to get my pliers out. We'll get them off in there. And that's how you do it.
Kind of like that lake trout fishing.
It's much like it. But you see, you have to take the planer board off, so it takes 2 people to do this properly. And we got red hooks on here. Sometimes they like that. The red hook seems to add to the attraction. And this is the sauger. It's real dark and has black spots on it. So, okay. Sorry about that. He took a little ride on it.
Hold him up there a little bit, Wally. Stand up and hold him back there.
That's a typical Lake Wisconsin sauger. That's an eater fish. You want them between 15 and 20 inches. If they're over 20, then you have to let the fish go because of the slot. But we like that a lot. We like the slot. Got it? Yeah, keep reeling. Bad, girl. No, you can't reel anymore. You can't reel anymore because I got this.
Oh.
Remember, you can't reel.
Yep, I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right, just keep pressure on it.
There. You got it. Bring it over to this side, honey.
You're doing fine.
Okay, very good.
Striper?
Yep. Drop it back to me. Let it go back into the net. There you go. Well, here. Just swing them and you can show Gary.
Good striper.
Typical Lake Wisconsin striper, and they're good eating if you put them on ice right away, which is what we're going to do.
Cut out that mud vein, put them on ice right away. And now that's on what, a number 5 Shad Rap Wally jointed?
Yes. We put the red hooks on here, and that seems to attract them a little bit. Good job, Kate. Kate got the pole.